What is up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Dominic back at it again with another YouTube video, and today we're talking about Marvel Rivals. Huge leak just came out for balance changes. My wife is going to read all the balance changes for me, guys, so let's get into it. Here you go, baby.
Dear players, the second act of Season 1 is coming, and the final battle between the heroes and the Undead Legion is about to begin. At this exciting moment, we have decided to make some improvements to the skill effects of some heroes. It should be noted that starting from Season 2, in addition to adjusting the hero values, we will also make overall adjustments to the teamwork ability. The following are the details of this balance adjustment. So, Defender Venom. Increase the threat after entering the battlefield and reduce the energy required for the ultimate skill. After the fanaticism. That was the hardest word of my life.
That word fucked me up too.
After the fanaticism hits, the knockback direction of the enemy is adjusted from vertical knockback to inward knockback. And the inward knockback angle is 75 degrees. The energy required for the Gluttonous Feast ultimate skill is adjusted from 2800 to 2500. Captain America. Improve the survivability during continuous combat, optimize the feel when using the Vibranium Energy Shield, and reduce the energy required for the ultimate skill. Added the ability to use Absolute Will for defense during jumping. The projectile speed of the Vibranium Energy Shield is increased from 60 meters per second to 80 meters per second, and the ejection speed after hitting is increased from 100 meters per second to 150 meters per second. The energy required for the Free Call ultimate skill is adjusted from 3100 to 2800. Optimize Captain America's combat experience, split the shield slam and melee attack, and now Captain America can use melee attacks in the flying shield state and the linked state to activate the first two attacks of the shield slam at the same time. When in the suspended state, Captain America's melee attack will no longer trigger the God of War skill. Thor. Optimize his feel after using Rune Awakening. Remove the public cooldown after the Rune Awakening skill duration ends. Groot. Increase Groot's threatening combat range. The maximum distance of the Thorn Wall selection point is increased from 15 meters to 18 meters. Magneto. Slightly reduce survivability and slightly increase its offensive ability. The projectile damage of the magnetic ball is increased from 35 to 40. The energy consumption per second during the duration of the electromagnetic Iron Curtain is increased from 50 to 65, and the maximum duration is reduced from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. Doctor Strange. Slightly reduce Doctor Strange's survivability. Base HP reduced from 650 to 600. Duelist Iron Fist. Improve Lin Lei's sustained combat capability. Provide new functionality for the Sun Punch and give Lin Lei... Is it Lin Lei or Lin Lai?
I have no idea.
More battlefield gameplay options. Jeet Kune Do's first, second, and fifth attack damage reduced from 32 to 30. Third and fourth damage reduced from 16 to 15. And sixth damage reduced from 55 to 50. The cooldown time of each hit to reduce the combo attack increased from 1 second to 1.5 seconds. And the damage of each hit of the Sun Punch decreased from 19 to 10, including the state of controlling the air and riding the dragon. Each hit of the Sun Punch is added with 1.7% of the opponent's maximum HP damage, including the state of controlling the air and riding the dragon. The upper limit of the additional HP added by Xinzai Zhu Wang is increased from 50 to 150, and the additional HP decay mechanism is added. After 1 second after the skill ends, the additional HP will decay at a rate of 25 per second. The maximum value of the additional HP converted from the block damage of the combo attack is adjusted from 150 to 200. Base health increased from 250 to 300. That's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of change to Iron Fist.
A lot of change to Iron Fist. It's crazy.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, fuck.
Improve Mr. Fantastic's ability to harass enemies and increase the threat of the ultimate skill.
Yes.
The radius of the spell field after landing of telescopic has been increased from 2.5 meters to 5 meters. Telescopic now has an effect of knocking enemies in the range outward after landing.
Oh my god.
The single charge recovery time of telescopic has been increased from 8 seconds to 10 seconds. The spell field damage of intellectual overwhelm, ultimate skill, has been increased from 50 to 70, and the energy required for release has been increased from 2800 to 3400.
What?
Added spell field attenuation. Spell field damage will begin to decay at 3 meters and decay to a maximum of 50 at 10 meters. Iron Man. The beam ray damage ability in normal state and armor over limit state has been improved, so that it can still deal considerable damage without relying on gamma over limit. The damage of beam ray has been increased from 120 per second to 140 per second. The damage of the cluster beam over armored is increased from 180 per second to 190 per second. Hawkeye. Increases Hawkeye's survivability and threat in close combat, and increases the threat of Hawkeye's ultimate skill. Base health increased from 250 to 275. Projectile damage of explosive arrows decreased from 20 to 15, and spell field damage increased from 25 to 32. The skill cooldown time of Half Moon Slash decreased from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. During Falcon Vision, ultimate skill, the bow charging speed is accelerated, and the increase multiplier is increased from 1.2 to 1.35. Storm. Reduces the threat to enemies at a longer distance, reduces the aura's benefit effect on oneself, and increases the aura's benefit effect on teammates. Wind Blade's damage attenuation at 30 meters is reduced from 70% to 60%. The proportion of self-inflicted damage in thunderstorm weather is reduced from 16% to 12%. The proportion of teammates within the range is increased from 8% to 10%. Strengthen the self-increase damage ratio in thunderstorm weather from 30% to 25%. Star-Lord. Increase the maximum distance that Star-Lord can move and enhance its mobility. The maximum skill energy of rocket propulsion is increased from 1200 to 1800. Scarlet Witch. Increase its survivability when releasing the ultimate skill. Needed that.
No, it did. It did.
After activating Reality Erasure, ultimate skill, add 100 extra health points to yourself. After the skill ends or the skill is interrupted, it decays at a rate of 50 per second.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Wait. She definitely needed that change. Like her ultimate, like that was crazy how fast. Like people just focused her and killed her easily.
Yeah. Spider-Man. Slightly reduce the cooling time of spider silk shells, reducing Spider-Man's offensive window period.
Fuck.
The charging time of spider silk shells is reduced from 3 seconds to 2.5 seconds.
Fuck.
That's not that crazy.
No, it's still fuck.
Moonlight Knight. Increase the enemy's reaction time when facing Khonshu's fit. Wait, Khonshu? Is this about Moon Knight?
Yeah, I don't know. The guy said he had to change some of the text in this, so he may have just fucked up. So yeah, it's definitely Moon Knight.
Okay.
When you said Moonlight, I was gonna say something, but
Okay, so Moon Knight. Increase the enemy's reaction time when facing Khonshu's fist, and optimize the damage logic of Khonshu's fist. Reduce the falling speed of Khonshu's fist. Corrected the damage triggering logic of Khonshu's fist. Removed the mechanism that originally caused 75 damage when in the center of the spell field, and adjusted it to increase the damage of each of Khonshu's fist from 75 to 150. Black Widow. Improved combat capability and increased its threat to the enemy after using the ultimate skill. The magazine capacity of the Red Room rifle increased from 8 to 15. The declaration effect of focusing hole, ultimate skill, on the enemy was reduced from 80% to 55%. Focusing hole added a new effect on the hit enemy. Magic. The bat reduces the damage ability and slightly reduces the energy required to release the ultimate skill. The basic damage of Magic Sword Slash, normal state, is adjusted from 45 to 40. The damage caused by Demon Fury, normal state, is adjusted from 80 per second to 72 per second. The energy required to release the Son of Darkness, ultimate skill, is adjusted from 3700 to 3400.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hela. Improve Hela's suppression ability when facing medium and long-range enemies. The damage detonation ratio of Soul Drinker at 30 meters is increased from 70% to 80%. Adam Warlock. Increase the damage ability and slightly increase the healing ability after opening Soul Symbiosis.
That's good.
The damage of Quantum Magic is increased from 55 to 60. The damage detonation at 40 meters is increased from 50% to 60%. The amount of healing provided by Soul Symbiosis to the linked hero is increased from 10 per second to 15 per second. Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
Increase the survivability during the release of the ultimate skill and reduce the release of the ultimate skill. The frequency of ultimate skills, the duration of ultimate skills, and the strength of ultimate skills. The threat of cloak state to the enemy is increased. The energy required to release Light and Shadow, ultimate skill, is increased from 3,400 to 4,000. The duration of a single segment of Light and Shadow is reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds, and the pause time between each segment is reduced from 1 second to 0.67 of a second. The healing effect of the segment is no longer superimposed, and only one segment of healing effect is effective when multiple segments are covered. Unlock the camera control during the release of Light and Shadow. The vulnerability ratio caused by the Fear Cloak to the enemy is increased from 20% to 28%. Luna Snow?
Yeah, Luna Snow. I don't know what the text is for this.
Okay, Luna Snow. Reduce the frequency of releasing ultimate skills. The energy required to release Symphony of Fate, ultimate skill, is increased from 4,000 to 4,500. Loki. Reduce the frequency. Wait, this is Loki?
Yeah, I guess it's Loki now. Like I said, the text is fucked up. He just reposted all of it, but yeah.
Okay, so that was it for Luna Snow.
Yeah, no, Loki.
Loki. Reduce the frequency of releasing ultimate skills and slightly increase endurance. The energy required to release God of Trickery, ultimate skill, is increased from 3,400 to 4,000. The number of magazines of Fate's Blessing is increased from 10 to 12. Mantis. Slightly reduce the survivability during the ultimate skill. The upper limit of the additional health provided by Soul Resonance is adjusted from 100 to 75. Invisible Woman. Reduce the frequency of releasing the ultimate skill. The energy required to release Invisible ultimate skill is increased from 4,000 to 4,300.
That's crazy. They changed that.
Link combinations.
These are the player
team-ups.
The team-ups. Okay.
Gamma Charge. Reduce the ability of Gamma Overrun and reduce the benefit of Hulk from Link Core. The damage of Cluster Ray, Gamma Overrun, is reduced from 220 per second to 20 per second.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whoa.
No, that has to be like a
typo.
Typo. That's
because that's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe to 120 per second.
Yeah, 120. Let's assume 120, guys.
The health bonus provided by Link Core to Hulk is reduced from 150 to 100.
Okay.
Time Teleport.
Ooh.
Further improved the sustained combat capability of Black Panther and Psylocke. The retracting time of Psylocke is reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. The ratio of blue armor conversion based on lost health is increased from 0.5 to 0.8.
That's crazy.
The retracing time of Wakanda hitchhiking is reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds.
Same change for him then.
Based on the ratio of lost HP converted to blue armor increased from 0.5 to 0.8. Power of Light. Improved the survivability of Moon Knight after releasing the combo skill. New effect of Moon Watching. Provide 225 per second or
2.5 per second.
Yeah, I think 2.5 per second. Healing effect to Moon Knight within the range. Symbiote Bond. Enhance the survivability provided by the Repulse suit for Penny Parker and Spider-Man. The duration of Spider-Man's Repulse suit is reduced from 4 seconds to 1 second. The effect of 50% damage reduction is removed, and the invincibility effect during the duration is added. The duration of Penny Parker's Repulse suit is reduced from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. The effect of 50% damage reduction is removed, and the invincibility effect during the duration is added. Ice and Snow. Improve the skill effect of the Ice, Moon, Flower, and Snow combo skill. The healing amount of the South Wind Returning Cold is increased from 50 to 75, and the enemy's speed reduction ratio is increased from 20% to 30%.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Want to say anything before you go? That's it? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. All right, guys. That's a lot of fucking changes. I'm not going to lie. That was a little kind of overwhelming to be a mid-season patch. Like, wasn't ready for that, but yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Let me know who you guys are more excited for, Human Torch or the thing, in the comments below. Appreciate you guys all popping in here today. If you liked the video, just leave a like at the bottom. Maybe consider subscribing. I'll be back at it again with another YouTube video when we get more news, but until then, peace out, everybody.